had that started.
Zeke.
Yeah. Zeke.
Yeah.
Poor Zeke. Okay. All right. Ready? Mm-hmm. Hello, Austin, Texas. You're listening to the Home Team with Troy and Wyatt, where we bring sports and money together for your education and entertainment. If you have any questions about anything we say today, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call at 855-299-HOME. And as always, Wyatt's available on the Facebook.
The Facebook.
And that's the Home Team 512. And this segment is brought to you by Security National Mortgage, where we turn houses into homes by financing
your
American dream. So,
hey, this
man,
it's coming to one of my favorite parts of the year.
Oh yes, hunting season.
Well, yeah, that's one of them. That's one of them. You combine that. Well, that's why, right? I like just being outside. It gets a little bit colder. You're done with the hot. Boy, am I done with the hot this year. This has been so hot. And I'm born and raised here, and people are like, you should be used to it. Nah, this is crazy. I'm ready for it to get a little cooler. But with that also is football.
Absolutely. I mean, that is it's funny. I have lived in other parts. I mean, I grew up here. But when I was in the military and things like that, I moved around to other parts. In other parts, they do love their high school, their football, but it's not to the point that like small towns in Texas shut down at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon if it's an away game, so that everybody can get to the game. I mean,
when I went to West Texas A&M, the first I ever got, because I grew up here in Austin, I'll never forget. I came in, I came in, summertime, and I went in for the first time to go into a convenience store, and she started talking like, "What do you think the high school team's going to do this year? We got some good defensive players." This is an older lady, I think probably in her mid-60s, and I'm like, I think they're going to be good too. Just trying to continue the conversation, but everyone was into it, and the grocery stores shut down, the convenience stores shut down on Fridays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go anywhere, at
better
5
get it
o'clock,
Thursday.
You better get it Thursday. About 3:30, 4 o'clock, everything shuts down.
Yeah.
Yeah, true story.
And so it's exciting. I mean, and the Dallas Cowboys do have a potential to be better than last year. I'm never going to say it's going to happen until I see it, because and the Longhorns have a potential to be better than last year. The Aggies, they have to be better than last year. So I mean, there's a lot of excitement, and right now, everyone's undefeated, and everyone's dreams are in front of them.
That's great. And Forbes did come out that the most wealthiest team,
Dallas Cowboys,
is the Dallas Cowboys now.
Now, so they took over Manchester.
Manchester went down like 7. So now it's mostly some other football franchises and some Major League Baseball. Soccer, for some reason, went down a little bit. So like they're number 7. But the Cowboys are number 1 in the world. I think $9-point-something billion is their valuation.
Wow.
So do you think that's motivation? If you're not, and he hadn't had to win, by the way.
He hasn't won anything.
So there's no motivation for him to win. I don't know if it's there. We'll see.
Absolutely. And so now, Tasha, do you have a particular football team that you like to watch, or you just...
Not particular. I mean, I'm from Texas, so I'm definitely going to support the Cowboys and the Texans. We gotta.
Ooh, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. So, and Tasha Green, thank you for being on today.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna have a good time. We've got a lot of information coming out in the next segment as far as for real estate.
She's a powerhouse too. I can't wait to
yeah. Big changes coming. There's also some new opportunities out there especially for real estate agents. There's new opportunities out there that in this time, I think that you need something. So I'm looking forward to talking to you about that in the next
segment. Options, that's right.
Yeah,
and talk about changes.
Yeah,
we have a big change, and we didn't know where Zeke found a place. He found a home.
Yep, he's going to the Patriots.
Oh, that's rough.
But it's the Brady-less Patriots.
Yeah, but it's a solid team. I think he's excited. I hope he does well. I actually like Zeke as a person. I think he's a good person. I think getting that much money, he just didn't have much drive, and then he had a lot of injuries, so they had to let him go. And in this environment now, in the NFL, it's a big story right now. Is that running backs are not getting paid anymore. Their risk reward and return on it is not good. Now they're valuable for blocking, for making the field. If you don't have a good running back, it's hard to open the field up because you don't have that danger in the middle, right? So we'll see how it changes. I hope Zeke does well. What do you think, Troy?
You say this is the funny thing about America is that we say they're not being paid well.
Well, right. No, fair enough in comparison. Agreed.
He is a running back who was at one point the highest paid running back
Right.
then he has not performed since then. Now, he has not done bad, right? But he has not been the highest paid in your mind. You think the best, the best producer, right?
You're thinking.
It doesn't always happen.
you
You
think
know,
of Barry Sanders.
yeah,
you're
but you
thinking
just think,
sweetness,
whoever's winning, whoever's had the most rushing yards, most touchdowns,
Right,
stuff
right.
like that for running back. So since he was the highest paid, he has not had the highest achieving.
Agreed.
Right.
Yeah.
He ran out of his country, but he was there. He worked hard. You know, he went through injuries. He was there every play. He gave it his best. He just wasn't. His best wasn't that good.
He
Right.
became a blocking back.
Yeah.
And,
Well, he just signed for $3 million
Yeah.
base salary,
Wow.
$1 million signing bonus, and $2 million worth of incentives. So he can make $6 million this year.
if he does well.
He's making $4 million.
I'm not mad. No, trust me.
Yeah.
I never felt bad for him.
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
never,
just.
I never. Hey, let's
No,
rewind
it's-
here.
it's
I
just-
knew he was getting paid. I know. Trust me. It's comparison, but yeah, you're right.
But
$4 million to.
In comparison to a wide receiver who's probably making $15 million at this stage of their career.
Although getting paid $4 million, to think about this, it's probably like fighting Mike Tyson in his prime every Sunday.
Yes.
That's a tough job.
Right, absolutely.
There's some big guys out there.
Absolutely.
You'd have to pay me some money because you're gonna get injuries.
Yeah, and so it's just because I think the minimum salary for somebody his tenure in the NFL is around $700,000. So he did
all right.
he did well. He waited a long time.
Yeah.
He waited till he took a big risk waiting this long.
Well, he has been crucial. You look back at some of the numbers, and that's what they were saying is he's going to be good there. He's going to be second in line as far as running backs. He's going to be short downs, and he's blocking blitz control like no other. He really is good at it. He makes plays happen without being showing what.
Absolutely, and he just doesn't have that burst anymore. But you get hurt in your legs and are your engine, and you hurt your legs. It's hard to have that burst. It just
Right.
just father time catches everyone. And so he's. It caught Tom Brady. I didn't think it was going to catch Tom Brady, but apparently it did.
And Josh, you realize we didn't talk much about the Texans, unfortunately.
No.
That's been in my dream in my heart, since they left the Oilers, and they had a good chance. They had some crazy, shady deals and trades that they just never come back from. But I'm hoping one day that we'll have some good plays over there.
Man, yeah, we had our chance when it was the Oilers and the Cowboys back in the '90s when to see the Texas Super Bowl, but it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
Was it Frank Wright 35-point comeback in the second
That's
half?
right. That's
God,
right.
that was 30-something years ago, and it still hurts me to say it.
Doesn't it though? Some games do that to you though, right?
Yeah.
It takes you back to that boat of
38-35,
right.
I think, was the final score. It was pretty close to that if it
Right.
wasn't that.
Right.
Yeah, and so but that's why we love sports. I mean, we're talking about something so. I mean, it's 30 years ago.
Right.
And
and you can bring that emotion. It's like a smell or a song or something like that. It's something that's just ingrained in your brain.
and it's totally around the corner.
Oh.
Totally around the corner. I don't know about the cooler weather. I think we're gonna have the hottest September in record.
I feel bad for the guys in full pads.
It's
That's for sure.
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine? Thank goodness they have all these new rules right now for everybody. Can you imagine doing 2-a-days in this?
Oh, back in the day when we played. Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
Take some more salt.
Oh, we got water.
Take some
start
off.
of practice, middle of practice, end of practice.
That's
They don't
right.
do that anymore.
That's right, because water's for washing the dirt off your uniform.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, you've been listening to the Home Team with Troy and Wyatt. We hope you've enjoyed what you've heard so far. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call at 855-299-HOME. And as always, this segment is brought to you by Security National Mortgage, where we turn houses into homes by financing
Your
American Dream. Hey, and we'll see y'all in just a minute.